Hey guys. So uh so last week I got to see the brand new X-Men film, X-Men Days of Future Past. Now, what did I think about it? Well, in my humble opinion, that was the best X-Men film I've ever seen since the second film. Now, I want you guys to know my thoughts on the other X-Men films, so here we go. The first film I thought was absolutely brilliant. I loved it. The casting of all the various characters I thought was absolutely spot on, fantastic. Second film, I loved it. I really did. Nightcrawler was a great addition to the film. I thought it was excellent. The third film, I thought it was just okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. It was just okay. That's pretty much all I can say about it. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Hated it. Hated it. Hated it. Oh gosh. I mean, seriously. What the fuck do they do to Deadpool? I mean, really? 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 Ugh. But yeah, I despise X-Men Origins Wolverine with a passion, okay? I hate that film. It sucks. The continuity was just... Ugh. Hated it. And again, what the fuck did they do to Deadpool? Really? Ugh. So then, after that, we had X-Men First Class, which I thought was brilliant. I mean, again, the casting was great. Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique, A+ in my book. And the rest of the cast was just awesome. The whole film itself was just great, and I loved it, loved it, loved it. Then we had the Wolverine. Awesome-tastic. You know, I love Wolverine. He's my favorite member of the X-Men. Hugh Jackman was just awesome in that movie. I love the scenes that took place in Japan. It was just great. And then we had this movie. A++. I mean, oh my god, that film was just excellent. You know, I mean, it was just great. And I loved the blending of the original cast with the cast from X-Men First Class. It was just awesome. And but could someone please explain to me how on earth Kitty Pryde or Shadowcat or whatever her name is, how the hell she somehow gained the ability to send people back in time, or at least their consciousness back through time? What? Oh, when did that happen? Can someone who's read the comic explain that to me, please? Because I don't get it. But, oh well. But still, to me, this film was just great. I loved the whole concept of Wolverine going back in time and trying to make sure that Mystique doesn't kill Belvar Trask, who was played by Peter Dinklage, who I thought did a really damn good job of that movie. And you know, trying to stop Mystique from killing him, so that way, because if she does so, then the Sentinel program will be a go, and then the Mutant War will be really bad and stuff like that, and all these great characters that we know love will get killed and stuff like that, and some of them have already died and stuff like that. It's just a really great concept, you know, and I love time travel films. I mean, I really do. I mean, Star Trek 4, Star Trek First Contact, the Back to the Future movies, and all that stuff. You know, I really love a good time travel story, and this was a good time travel story, and I really enjoyed that. I really did. But yeah, and again, seeing Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique was just awesome, awesome, awesome. I mean, if I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm a huge Jennifer Lawrence fan, and in this movie, she kicks so much ass in this movie. It's just awesome. And yeah, and the introduction of Quicksilver I thought was so good. I wished that there was more of him in the movie, and I really want him to maybe come back at the end to help out Professor Xavier, Beast, and Wolverine, you know, while they're trying to stop Mystique from killing Trask. I wish that he could have shown up and like helped them out at the end, but that never happened. And yeah, I've heard so much about the whole cutting of Rogue's scenes from the movie, and you only saw her at the very end of the movie, which really pissed me off because I do like Anna Paquin and I like Rogue, but I'm hoping that those scenes are going to be on the DVD release of this film, whenever that's going to be. So, again, that really pissed me off because I want to see more of Rogue, but again, maybe on the DVD they'll have those scenes and stuff like that. But yes, and there is a scene after the end credits that is a tease of the next film, X-Men Apocalypse, which I believe is coming out in 2016. So we've got like 3 big movies coming out in 2016. You know, we've got Captain America 3, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and X-Men Apocalypse. So 2016 is looking really good as far as superhero films go. You know, and yes, I've heard about Edgar Wright leaving the Ant-Man movie, and apparently they found a new director, which I think is great. And yes, I am so excited to see Ant-Man, even though Edgar Wright left. I know that some people probably were going to see it after they found out that Edgar Wright left the film, but I'm still going to see it anyway, because I know diddly squat about this character. You know, I mean, all I know about is that he's a superhero who can shrink down to the size of an ant. I mean, that's all I know about Ant-Man. That's all I know about this character. But I'm hoping that the film will make me a fan of the character, and hopefully get to see him in more movies, and maybe possibly the third Avengers film. But again, you never know, because Avengers: Age of Ultron, that's coming out next year, and I'm really looking forward to that. We've got Guardians of the Galaxy coming out this August, which I'm really looking forward to. And of course, there are all these new superhero shows coming out. We've got The Flash and Gotham, and also some superhero shows on Netflix, like Luke Cage and Daredevil and all these other great superhero shows. So, yeah, both DC and Marvel are really stepping up their games, so good for them. But yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait for X-Men Apocalypse. And overall, this is just a really great film, and I cannot say it enough. I just love this film. Thank you so much, Bryan Singer, for making a really good X-Men film that just made me say, wow, this is so great. It was the first time in a long time that this is the first time in a long time that I've actually seen an X-Men film. So hopefully the next one will be just as good or even better than this one. So that's pretty much all I have to say for now. So yeah, I don't know what my next review will be. Maybe it'll be Guardians of the Galaxy or something else. But then again, who knows? So yeah. So till next time, this is Michael670 signing off.